Recce time with Andre and Bungle. Yeah, it's recce time. Bungle doesn't like the holes. They're freaking her out a bit. It's okay, Bungle. We'll go slowly. I think we should definitely, it's worth checking out over there because Lytham St Anne's is that way, which is the popular place, and ideally we want it to be deserted. It might not be exactly what we were looking for, but it does look rough and weird. So we're going to go over there and check it out, check out how it might play out. It's actually pretty cool, you know, with the tide out, and you know the thing is there's a car park there, so if the actors won't have to walk that far. I'm going to let Bungle off.
Okay.
Okay. So that was a bit of a failure. So it turns out there's a reason that nobody's over there, and that's because you have to wade through this really soft mud to get there. Look at the state of our dog. Bungle! But yeah, we can't ask our actors to wade through all that. The seats that we're going to have down for the funeral, they're just going to sink lower and lower and lower in. It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. So onwards and upwards, we're going to get back to the path. I'm going to keep going that way and keep looking for the spots. If you look over there, past where that water is, there's another straight of land over there. And I wonder if we could get over there, we might have it to ourselves. But I don't know how you get over there. Might be too much of a walk. So what it comes down to is that didn't work. So we need to keep looking. So this is Beach Recce Part 2. We thought the other place looked really good, but it was just too muddy. And there's certain demands you can make of actors, and there's just plain unreasonable demands, like wading through like 30 feet of mud to get to where we're shooting. So we've driven a little bit further along, and now we're going to investigate around here. It's still a long way to the sea, but we're going to see how far we could get up close to it. And again, Bungle's loving it. Bungle's having a great time, aren't you, Bung? Yes. Yeah, tide out is definitely the way to go, because I mean there are people here, but I think if we looked at the tides, if there was something, if the tide was out in the evening one night, you know, the less likely people are going to be here. When you're shooting locations, you've got to think, you know, does it look right? Does it feel right? Is it what you had in mind? But there's also other things to consider as well, like everybody's safety, everybody's comfort, transport. You can't ask people to go on a 30-minute walk through mud and marshes to shoot something. So there's a long stay car park literally there. So we could say to the extras and the crew, you know, you need to be in that car park by this time. In terms of like the extras, it would be with your costume on, etc., etc. It's not far to a pub if we're delayed for whatever reason, and coming straight from there to where we're going to shoot is a reasonable ask. Oh shit! The bed is the Pepsi Max. Is that the Pepsi Max? So there's the Blackpool Tower, and I'm pretty sure that's the Pepsi Max, or if it's not, it's some kind of ride. I didn't realise we were so close to Blackpool. Huh. Obviously, we don't want to get Blackpool Tower in the background, as lovely as it is. Oh, that was a successful recce. I do think it's a good idea to do some storyboarding. You know, it's not that my concept art is bad, it's that it's so bad that really only the DOP needs to ever see it, ever. But luckily for me, the DOP loves me, so it's better than nothing, though. Rather than just trying to describe it, to just try and draw it.